All right, folks. Well, folks, welcome to In the Spirit of Things. Yeah, we take some time off, John. It always gets interesting, don't it?
Yeah, there's just so much going on in the world.
Yeah, changes on the horizon. I'm telling you, that's an understatement. Do we have Brother Dan in one of our cheap seats, or what? Is he in the loop? Yeah, he might come in a little later. It's all good. Anyways, direction of flow, folks. That's what it's all about. Helping getting our minds right, moving forward to the next level. All these analogies, vernaculars. Yeah, I'm the crazy guy in the room. I got to go find my glasses, John. I can't see crap. That's what happens when you get older. I need reading glasses. I'm going to fix those, though. Anyways, John, we are moving forward. It's gotten very fluid. Lots of interesting things happening in the world. Let me see what we got today. Anyways, I'm going to rant, not rant, but share a little love about why everybody needs to go over to Privatis.Me, and we need to get people to get right-minded because it's really this simple. I know I've been saying it. Everybody wants proofs. We've got lots of proofs. Matter of fact, I got to get some more testimonials posted because they're starting to line up now. Like
we do get to share these in the private, all these testimonials and stuff like that. And yeah, we really should be posting on the site because, exactly, everyone wants to see the proof in the pudding kind of thing.
Yeah.
And it is coming forward one after another. Absolutely beautiful. In fact, I haven't seen any negative stories come forward by these processes, so that's exciting as well.
Yep. And we're just getting warmed up, brother. It's a new direction of flow. Every time I turn around, Michael's done revamp my damn website and then built some new. I know he's been playing with the documents today to get them all squared away as far as with continuity, as far as in the those that are on the regular membership versus the premium membership. Folks, if you're not on a premium membership, you might really want to consider it because you get a boatload of extra stuff, as well as your family coat of arms superimposed on all your documents. So you're separating the living from the dead. This is where we're starting. We decided to take it to the next level, and we created this huge package. Folks, you'd spend thousands just to even have to do these processes, but we're not about the money. We just are looking for our right-minded brothers and sisters who are sick and tired of being sick and tired of being a hypothecation event. So we're going to teach them how to go to ground, how to settle accounts, how to get off the damn slave plantation. Because, folks, if you don't remove consent, you're on the plantation. And, John, we've been posting lots of stuff on our Privatis.Me Facebook link so I can give people proof so they can follow the bouncing ball, what's really going on right up underneath their very noses. So if they stand fast and do nothing, it will be sort of an untenable situation because it's not forced compliance, folks, if you're a part of the body politic, if you're in the system of downs. You've given over. You've consented. You signed on the dotted line. They are taking your energy. So now all you got to do is reverse your position and unconsent. And we got Sister Cookie helping us do a major heavy lifting with we're past the 4th week curriculum coming up on week 5. We have 4 more weeks to go. If they can get through these 8 weeks, John, you know what? They'll have a direction of flow unparalleled to none.
Exactly. Michael's done a beautiful job at exactly combining the package together now, so that you have everything all in one download, basically.
Yep.
Your name, your crest, everything on it, and it's simple, stupid, basically. When I've been watching, I was watching Kurt again today, and I'm on about my 3rd go on these videos because there's just so much information. Every time you listen to it, you hear something again, and he just clarifies it so well, doesn't he? How we've all been tricked into being part of this DC corporation and part of the citizen personage persona, and how they have every right to do what they're doing, even though their charter is only a 10-mile by 10-mile square.
Yep.
So just amazing.
Well, even Brother Kirk's having problems. I wish he'd come over to my house. I wish if anybody knows how to get a hold of Brother Kirk Callenbach or has some skills, super sleuthing, I want to talk to that brother. I want to share the love. His wife apparently was riding as a passenger in a car. She didn't have any government ID, but the fact that she didn't, they just threw her in the jug automatically. See, so he's, I'm willing to bet he's on how he's removed his presumptions probably wasn't as a live man. I can't prove it, but I'm sure everything he says is right-minded, except for how to come out alive. I think, and that's what we do. See, because that's paramount that you remove yourself out of the system of downs as the man, not a dead entity. So apparently I think his wife had a little bit of problems because they're trying to be on the other side of the fence, but they're unaware of that they left their trust hanging out in the wind, basically, brother. So I can share with him the love on how to get his trust back, so to speak. It's all about the trust, ain't it, John?
It is all about the trust, exactly.
Yeah.
And there are certain things that you have to do to opt out because you have to do certain things to opt in.
Yep.
And definitely you want to do it as coming out as the man, exactly.
Right, and that's why it's so right-minded with direction of flow. I talk about getting over these little bridges. See, because if you don't have clarity of mind to do the little things, folks, you don't get to the big things. I.e., you're never going to get over the big bridge if you can't go over the little bridge. So I'm going to hold your hand. Thursday nights is Privatis.Me, closed-end calls from here on out, starting this coming up Thursday, because I basically had open seats for all, even the non-paying members, or whatever you want to call them. Because I knew it's going to take a while for some people to pull off the rose-colored glasses and come out the other side. So that's why there'll always be free seats over at the house. But we're moving a lot of the information from the free seats over to the full membership because membership does have its advantages.
Well, exactly, and the calls that you're doing are calls that are people coming forward and asking the hard questions, the difficult questions, the complicated questions.
And nothing's complicated, brother. If you go to peace and settle the damn accounts, shut the damn game down. But you got to do procedures in the proper order, ABC. Right. This is the ABCs, folks. I am stuck on stupid simple. I mean, hey, I trained my Marine Green brothers for 8 years, and, I dealt with the intelligent ones, and, so I had to sometimes reduce myself to one syllable sometimes, but they got my four-letter adjectives. They got that memo. Anyways, but I love my brothers in green. Like I say, so I guess that was my precursor. If I could train them, I could train anybody, and that's what I feel like I'm training the world. So we're all going back to class, and we're going to get this in nice, digestible chunks. That's why we got the 8-week curriculum already going up. It's already 4 weeks into it. Folks, start at the beginning. It's simple. You'll get clarity. This is how my brain operates. I had to take you from points A to B to C to D in a direct direction of manner that you would get, the first 4 weeks is sort of beating the brakes off a little bit, John, getting their mind right. The second 4 weeks will be solutions-oriented.
Yeah, it's first week should be everything you know is wrong.
Yeah, right. Well, right. Well, that I didn't know. That's an understatement. That's why they got to go take the free truth tour and go see what's in my cupboard, so they can find out that the truth is lying over there. That didn't even come out right. Truth is lying. Laying. It's laying for everybody's consumption.
Lay it out before you. There you go.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's almost a double entendre or an oxymoron, I think. Holy crap! I lost my mind. Yeah, saying it's like saying hard and wood in the same sentence. I'm feeling funny tonight. But anyways, folks, we've done a beautiful job of heavy lifting. We've got for those are right-minded, brother, who are ready to give themselves a pay raise, remove the pain, remove the presumptions, and then they won't be forced to have to go buy Obamacare or any of the swill because they're going to remove presumptions. They'll basically remove the unconsenting, shutting down a need to have to do what they want you to do because you're no longer given over. You're removing the presumptions. You're removing the capacity that you gave all this crap as a gift. We're going to ungift them. So, it's going to be ungifting, unconsenting, and it's so simple, folks. Don't be afraid. just come on over. I says, those that have the faith of a mustard seed, you come to my house, you're going to have direction of flow. You're going to get off the plantation, and you will not be binded up by all this garbage. So if you got third-party debt, if you're getting whacked from the IRS, if you're getting whacked from student loans, all this stuff, come on over to the house and get your full membership package. We'll never sell the documents. The documents are free. What isn't free is my time, my energy, my res. See, so I still got to keep my lights on, John. If once I know how to get to the other side, and you know what I'm talking about, that'll be a non-issue. But at this moment, it's an issue. No pun intended. Look at that word. I'm using the word issue. That's what they use. When the baby's born, it's a new issue. You got to love it.
That's right. And they steal everything right at that moment of birth. We have no idea what they've stolen from us.
Yep.
And it's just it's a miracle that this information's even coming out. This is such a organized scam. That was perpetrated upon us, and just the whole world. And there's so many scams going on like that. From medicine to politics to education, to just even religion, right? It's just one after another. And you know what I mean, eh?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, folks. We'll post it over at YouTube. If they got the cojones to go to my house and sit in the seats and go get their minds right, it's going to shake their paradigm all the way to the very core, but in a nice way, in a very nice way, because it's going to give you all your solutions are going to be coming forward at breakneck speed. We've done the hard part. It's taken us 6 months to get to this point here, John, and it just gets better and better. We have these epiphany moments. We get the memos. And they're going to be getting the memos, and it's going to be a beautiful thing because, they're all going to be recorded. We don't go in the public, folks, but you do record in the public on issues like this, so there's no plausible deniability from the other side of the fence that they didn't understand, that they didn't understand. We overstand, but they're going to be understanding, right, John?
Well, exactly. Governance is all by consent. This is why they get you to sign so much stuff. So if you remove your consent, that's it. Game over for them. Whether they want to acknowledge it or not, once you have that documented and noticed, that's it. You have all the ammunition you need, basically.
Yep. It's so simple, even a caveman could do it. I'm proof. Folks, come on over to the house. Go get your package so you can sit in my seat at the buffet table next Thursday. Because if you're not a fully paid member, no, you won't be able to come sit in that seat. Somebody did send me some whiny emails because they didn't like the fact that I'm closing that door. But you know what? When I guess it has no value, it has no value. See, if your education to get off the damn plantation isn't of value to you folks, where you're going to not be compromised for the rest of your damn life, then you know what? Then you need maybe to suffer some more pain. And I hate to have my brother. I'm trying to terminate the pain, and I can show easily how they can terminate the pain if they're ready. But if they're still asleep, they're just they'll get the memos, I guess, when they get the memos. Some will never get the memo, John.
Well, yeah, each one of us are here to experience something different, and kudos to those who do get it, and that keep with us because, like I say, we're hitting some new frontiers.
Oh yes. Star Trek doesn't even go where we're going. and my producer knows. Her and I had a little dialogue a couple days ago, so I wanted to share the love, and I'll be taking care of my nucleus, brother. My nucleus gets out lock, stock, and barrel. They're getting the memos, and I want them to go live life on purpose after that.
Exactly. And so can our listeners, if they'd only start getting their mind right and, start getting, doing the programs, showing initiative, and, there's so much stuff that, we haven't brought forward because, we've, like you say, you got to do your baby steps first.
Yep.
You got to know how we got here, how to handle yourself, because it's so easy to get recontracted and all this kind of stuff and to, release yourself and then get yourself binded right back up if you don't know how to conduct yourself now that you're living in the private.
Right.
And
that's why we cover the Tricks is for Kids hour over at Privatis.Me on Thursday nights.
Exactly, right. So these are the basic foundations that this is very powerful information, and you can't just have people one day, I'm going to check this site out for 5-10 minutes, and I know everything I need to know, and go try it. Next thing you know, they're in a rough spot because they don't know how to conduct themselves.
Yeah, well, I had one that was she come in the door and then she wanted a refund. She doesn't know how to read either. She's so smart she couldn't read the disclaimer. Because once you're in, folks, the door's open. You have access to everything in there. So if you come in for one day and then want to quit, well, guess what? That means you get. So there are people who are not right-minded, John, and they don't. And she couldn't even find the templates. But she was telling me how astute she was with the court systems and statutory land and all this other crap, and she's so smart. She's binded up now.
Yeah.
See, because you can't traverse, you can't argue, you don't belong there. It's dead man's land. What is it? All rise. Yeah, they're trying to summoning the dead. Necromancy.
Yeah, necromancing, exactly. That's exactly what they call it. It is the height of witchcraft, believe it or not, with these courts and with their hypothecation exactly of dead entities that they've made in a corporate fiction and gone ahead and attached your living body to these entities, and it's it's absolutely. That's why most people, it takes people a couple of head shakes to wrap their mind around this. That this has been perpetrated upon us, because it is so. What? You mean to say what? No.
Like a friend of mine, her dad watched the Kurt Callenbach video, said, that's just all bunk and blah, blah, blah. See, they've been so far anesthetized that even when the truth hits them straight in the mouth, they got to go back to cognitive dissonance, shutdown mode in their mind.
Most of our listeners probably realize that, they're ahead of the curve, and when they try to tell people this stuff, they just get looked at like they're crazy. That's a badge of honor for me now. Someone says, you're nuts, right out of her. First I know they have no clue, but I'm definitely knowing I'm on the right track because, if I'm not seeming crazy, I haven't gotten up on the newest information yet because the information is crazy. It's absolutely just, Twilight Zone when you learn this stuff.
It's beautiful, though. It
is absolutely beautiful, though. Yes, it is.
It all fits. Like I say, it takes all those that are sitting at my house, they now have a place where they have a voice because you're not crazy at my house for speaking with Peter on these issues of the day. You're going to be the ones getting your mind right and getting off the plantation. Yep, because, I've talked to multiple folks where they're direct, immediately family. A house divided falls upon itself, and that's the problem. My wife's on one side of the fence, I'm on the other, even though I give her irrevocable proofs. I mean, John, if I was beating your brakes off for 28 years, you think you'd get my memo?
I think I definitely get your memo, but I'm a different breed, so
yeah.
And we are a different breed. Those that are awake, it's like I said. I said this before. It's like a fight or flight instinct.
Yep.
Sometimes when you mess with people's paradigms, they don't want to hear it. They can't hear it. They're just not at that frequency and not ready to hear it. I've done that many times myself. Heard things that I wasn't ready for and, just discarded it. And then, 6 months later, you come across it again, and it's like, oh, my goodness, this is amazing. Why didn't I get this last time,
Yeah.
And
you weren't ready yet.
It is. Wasn't ready.
You weren't ready.
Was not ready, exactly.
Well, it's like my brother Wayne from Texas. He used to tell me back in the early 90s, he goes, you're a slave. And this is a guy who really opened the door to my eyes, in my window. And, brother, he's dead in the middle of it. He's back in Mammon. I mean, on every level. He's playing ball the old-fashioned way. He's given over. He's given up. While I move forward, he goes, Peter, you're crazy. He He goes, yeah, you just need to forget all that crap. You know what, brother? I couldn't forget all that crap. You're the one who got me started, and he's the one who left the playing field. He's the one who he compromised himself, brother, and he went back. See, because there was more lifting required, and he wasn't up to the job. And, I mean, this guy is smart. I mean, Brother Wayne, he used to get it. And now he's in dead man's land. He's probably incarcerated down in Florida somewhere. Last I knew, he talked to me about maybe last December. I hadn't talked to him in like 5 years, and he's binded up, brother. He's binded up in his mind. See, hey folks, if you want to get unbinded in your mind, go watch the 8 videos that we have with Brother Marcus. It's all posted on the YouTubes, and I think we also got the link also posted on the Facebook page as well. So. Folks, this is a paradigm shift. If you don't get your mind right, you're going to be befuddled. And this is so simple, most just won't get it. That's the sad part of the whole equation, John. It is 2 + 2 = 4.
Yeah, well, Walmart's out there making cuts, and when I say Walmart, I'm talking about the corporate U.S. and Canada, and they're out there making cuts with their employees, and they don't care who they let go because, they're just employees. So,
well, in here, on top of that, you've got a lot of companies out there, John, for those in the system who are getting their hours cut back, so they're not quite getting 40, so they'll have to eat the Obama insurance because a corporate employer won't. He'll take a hit of 8% if he's not buying it, so he'll just make his slaves purchase it if they want it, but they won't be on. So if they're not full-time, they don't get any benefits. So that's how the corporation whores are operating now, folks. They're really splicing and dicing our brothers to the bone. Sort of like, what was it? Did you see that article on the Queen on the Facebook page?
I haven't had internet all day today, Peter, so I'm a little bit down. So.
Anyways, the Queen gets a pay raise while the slaves, 600,000 indigents, take the hit and have to pay more. Mm-hmm. See, but you know what, brother? It's free will act indeed. It's choice. They're staying on the plantation. The system of downs has got them effectively neutralized and binded up because they didn't know they were slaves in the first place. So they're, as long as they stay where they're at, this nefarious crap is going to continue to go down. If you get off the plantation, which is so damn simple, it doesn't apply to you. It only applies to the slaves. That's the ones who sign up for the body politic. And, hey, John, I'm saying this. Even if you never signed up for the body politic, on consent, do the damn first document. That's the key. That is key. If you don't do that, even if you never signed up, you're still, somehow they've got you under a presumption. Remove the presumption and all is well. It's that simple.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyways, I think we're going to break here in a minute.
Wow.
I was just getting warmed up. Anyways, maybe Dan will be in on the other side of the call. I'm outside, so I can't see my Skype. Somebody's posting me. Anyways, hey.
Oh, we got some claps, so it's all good.
Yeah, well, I got the clap. I hate when that happens. Andrew, you're killing me. Anyways, it's all good. Hey, folks, we're going to go to break. We're just getting warmed up. Enjoy the ride. Get comfortable. Go get your big cup and stand fast, and we'll be right back. Do what you do when you take a break.
Let's do it.
You're listening to In the Spirit of Things on I Am Free Will Radio. Join us on our Blog Talk radio station every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Saturday night, live from 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern. To find all the links we mention on the show and to stay up to date about when we go live on BTR, make sure you connect with us on our social sites. Follow us on Twitter at handle Privatis.Me. You can also friend us, like us, or join our open group on Facebook by searching Privatis.Me or by clicking on the Facebook icon on our homepage. It's really that simple.
Unmuted. I love it. Winds of Change. Go figure, John. Like I said, I was talking about that earlier with you. And they had another album taking us. Jefferson Starship was a pretty good band, I thought. They reveal a lot of things in their lyrics. If people go listen to the content. Freedom at Point Zero. That's another one I'm probably going to put in the box because that's a pretty deep drink of water there, too. So we got Brother Dan in the loop, in the house, his house, or whatever. We were getting our Spanish vernacular on, huh, Dan?
Absolutely. How you doing, guys?
Very good.
Hey, Danny.
We're just taking people down the unconsent road a little bit and trying to get everybody to come over to the house and give themselves a pay raise.
Slowly but surely. It would be nice if it would be a little bit quicker than people are waking up. But you know what? If you can help 10 people, it's better than none, man. You know.
Yeah. Well,
so,
we're having all these successes. Like Sister Cookie shutting down that foreclosure on hers. I mean, who would have thought? Yeah, I'm still waiting for that tape. I'm still waiting for that video. Yeah.
Oh, I forgot about that. I was anxiously awaiting that myself.
Yeah, everything in due time. She's been doing heavy lifting as well. So, yeah, I think I'll knock on her door again, see if we can't get that up for consumption here shortly, because it showed how she was showing the love and standing fast in the proper capacity as a live, as a woman, and man. And she noticed them 81 days out. She told them it was a private communication. She said, do not put it on the public record. They did anyways because they operate in hubris, and they got jammed up. Isn't that special when they don't listen to what the man says? Hey, that's a song. Paul McCartney and Wings. I just remember that. Oh, my goodness. They weren't listening to what the man said, and they just ignored it, and they binded themselves up. And they tried recontracting with her, and she said, no, thank you. Thanks, but no thanks, unconsented. And now they got no wiggle room. Then they released a $3.2 million lien on her account. So I thought that was pretty interesting. So I asked her if her ROI was worth it. Let's see, $260, return on investment, priceless.
Yeah, you know what? If she would have made $200 back from that, that would have been 100% return on her investment. So do the math.
Yeah, it's all good. It's just simple math, folks. It's just digits. These are just credits, digits. It's all good. You can set off the accounts, but you got to follow the bouncing ball and do the first 3 steps. And like I say, if you got to get out of the body politic, that is paramount. That is the first step. Like I say. Even if you never signed in, always on consent, because that doesn't leave any gray area of a presumption, and that's what they run on when they bind people up, is presumptions. Yeah, Cookie said she had a book and was talking about don't take things personal, always watch out for assumptions. It was a book she's going to send to me I'm going to read. But like I say, brother, this is most people think we're nuts over here, but I don't care because the right-minded ones are in my house that need to be. And they're really getting the memos, and they're all getting unbinded. Isn't that special?
Yeah, actually, it is pretty damn special. And I don't mean like Jerry's kids either.
No, right, exactly. They're because if they, like I say, John and I were talking earlier, if they can get over the little bridges, they get to go over the big bridge, and they're going to want to know about the big bridge. And I will let that out to a select few, but it won't be for public consumption anywhere. So
you heard about the big bridge, Dan?
Yeah.
I heard something about it. Yeah, it sounds pretty interesting.
Yeah,
it
does definitely sound interesting.
Yeah, it's Peter's new bridge out of hell. It's all good. We getting literally going to get out of hell and go do something on purpose with the rest of our lives. Who knows? Anyways, folks, that's what we're trying to share with you tonight. This is all about direction of flow. It's getting your mind right. That's why we created the curriculum. That's why I talk about the medical stuff. Everything I do is right-minded. It's for you to not be binded up and compromised on the physical. That's why we deal with mind, body, and spirit over here. So it resonates. It works. It's right. And they wanted you to stay asleep. And if you're here, you're obviously not asleep, and that's a good thing.
You're definitely awake if you're in this tree, because it's definitely being shook and awake. Out here with Magilla.
yeah. Magilla's shaking all the fruit off. I'm getting all the cherries off the cherry tree. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think a lot more people are being shooken off and bumping their head hard enough to go, hey, something's just not right here, man. I need to see what's really going on here.
Yeah.
Obviously, the whole system we've been living under for tens, if not hundreds of years. Wow. Who knew that everything was wrong? I mean, I kind of had a sense about that when I was growing up, but I didn't know how much I should listen to that intuition at the time. It was so true.
Yeah, and our religious paradigm has been compromised. Our bodies have been compromised. Our minds. Politics,
medicine, everything has been compromised. The knowledge, we should be so further advanced and so further at one with nature and stuff like that, it is horrible, and that seems to be the thing, Peter. Once you start on this truth thing, you can't. It seems to open up the floodgates, doesn't it? Everything comes forward. All the lies get washed away, and you get to see how simple the truth is. How simple it is to take care of the body. How simple religion is. How simple politics are when you understand exactly what they are and how they do not represent what you think they do, and all this kind of stuff. And it's once you start, like I say, removing those assumptions and stuff like that, it does not apply to you anymore. You need to govern yourself.
Yep.
And there are ways to do this.
Yes, there is, and there is a way out of mammon, folks, I promise. Just come over to Peter's house, and you'll get the beneficial interest of moving forward. And that's all we're doing, is moving forward, removing presumptions, unconsenting on all these levels that bind us up. And we're doing it as a live man, not the dead entity, because the dead entity can't do crap. We're like I say, this is just all right-minded. It's all coming at breakneck speed. I mean, it's like the unmasking, brother. Look at what's happened just in the last 14 days. With the Kurt videos, the Marcus videos. What's that other guy, John? That pastor?
Oh, that Bill Donahue.
Bill Donahue. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh,
that guy's amazing.
Yeah. I rubbed a brother the wrong way, and he was not happy. I shared the love, and he was saying, "Oh."
Well, then you know you're on the right path.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Because everybody else says, "Hey, everything we're doing is going right. Everything else is just a smoke and mirror show, I call it, kabuki theater."
That's right. It sure is. We do say mind, body, and spirit, and we're not going to get into Bill's teaching too much here on the call, but if you want to get your mind right and you want to know that Bible better than anybody, then and not how it's been taught over the last 2,000 years.
Yep. Folks, it's gonna blow up your mind when you go watch them. If you're willing to, if you got the cojones to step into the bow, you're gonna get a shift. You're gonna get an awakening. And like even the God video by Brother Marcus, paralleling also exactly what this other guy's saying. So. This is the new direction of flow, bro. It's all coming at breakneck speed.
And isn't it funny? It's the Bible has been mirrored again. It's been mirrored to take away your power, and when you know how to read it correctly, it gives you back all your power as a living man. It's funny how all this stuff came full circle. We figured it out in the physical world as well as the spiritual world. And it's funny how, like I say, truth just it's a magnet. It's truth. It pulls itself together. There's no separation in truth. It all wants to come together and be heard. And if you want to, if you're out there searching for it, it'll definitely expose itself to you so that you can see it. And amazing, the stuff that we've been bringing forward in the last 6 months is just, it's sometimes unbelievable.
Yeah,
the stuff that's come forward, it's just wow.
Our belief system isn't what we thought it was, John, and that's what's binding us up all this time.
Exactly.
And anyways, I know, Brother Dan, don't you? You're putting an issue to bed here pretty soon as well. You already had some fun in their dead man's court, but they got no joy on you.
I may get to revisit them on July the 25th. I'm pretty sure that's probably going to be what happens, but that's okay. I mean, I'm just going to go under there knowing who I am and basically do the same thing. But this time I'm going to make sure that I do it 3 times to get jurisdiction and take care of business like I should have the first time.
As well as having your foundation, and that's having all your notices into the court, and letting them know so that you have. Like I say, your ammunition now when you go to their courts, if they wish to violate you, well, then you just have to, turn around and file your own claim because you did your homework.
Yeah, that's exactly where I'm heading. I still need to send in the last two docs, and they're going to be right up to the last minute. But that's okay. That's okay. But you know what? Everything happens for a reason, and
Yep.
John knows a little more about my adventure, but even that happened for a reason, because it forced me into yet another direction that I needed to go. So everything's
That's
good,
right.
man.
Yeah.
That's correct. You know, even those things that happened with Jesse and I, you know, with the kids and all this kind of stuff, you know, horrible, nasty thing that happened, but we've transmuted that energy. We've always kept it in the positive. We've never let it beat us down, and we've gone ahead now and gotten into things that are, you know, we would have never figured out without going through this. We never would have figured out all the power that we truly have and the freedom that we can really have in this world.
Yeah.
And it's an amazing journey, definitely.
Yeah. Hey, it's we're all about the shift over here. Yeah, we're all full of shift, and it's in a good way. You know. Hey, brother. Speaking of shifting,
is that what people were telling me all my life? Dad, you're full of shift. I always thought you were telling me I was full of shift.
It's the paradigm shift. And speaking of paradigm shift, Sister Andrea already posted the one video I did post earlier today, the 10 Commandments Part 1 with Brother Donahue. So, that's don't be afraid, folks. It only stings for a minute. Pull the Band-Aid off and move forward.
Well, and the great thing is, too, you know, it again shows you that the power is within you. And, you know, everybody, all the stories that were in the Bible, you know, we're trying to tell you something. And it's been this, everything, like I say, it's been mirrored. Medicine's been mirrored. It's been mirrored with this foolishness and these non-cures and all this kind of stuff. Politics have been mirrored. Education has been mirrored. Well, so has the most important book on our planet, and that's the Bible. It has been mirrored and has been taken literally, and it's done so much damage to our world. And if people actually knew how to read it, and that's what goes for all books, because all religious books are all saying the same thing. Every single one of them, believe it or not, they're all saying the same thing. And this guy, he's been teaching this stuff for over 30 years, and very, very few know of this man, because, quite frankly, this is very high-level
deprogramming. This is high-level deprogramming, brother. That's what this is.
It's very high-level deprogramming. And once it's like anything. Once you learn this stuff, there's no going back. There's not going to be a going back to believing the old paradigm, because, like I say, the simple truth is simple. It is easy. It is, oh my goodness, I can't believe I never saw it this way before. And this is the type of thing that Bill's going to bring forward for you, especially those ones that are, you know, quite devout and stuff like that.
Oh, like I say, like I say, we've got to get our minds right. Anyways, I'm glad we posted that. Also, I posted, and I've got this over on our site, Sweet Misery, aspartame, because, folks, your bodies are being compromised by this poisonous excitotoxin. I got off the garbage. And John, they're putting in all the kids' vitamins and stuff, aspartame. Next, now they plan on doing it in the milk supply and other products, and you're not even going to know. And there's no truth in labeling. So, folks, your system is being compromised. This is why, look at the obesity issue, John. Just this past week, I posted that article on the AMA. Let's see, what did I say? I'm going to go find it. It'll take me 2 seconds. 1 sec. Oh, and I also posted the new June 2013 newsletter, Cancer Truth. This is by Ty Bollinger. This guy gets it. He showed the incestuous ties with the AMA, their history. I mean, this guy nails it, man. I'm telling you. Well, I got all these beautiful truth folks in my house. I'm loving it. It's really here we go. American Medical Association opens the floodgates for new vaccines and drugs, basically by officially declaring that being fat is a disease. Obesity is now the new disease that we can make money on, John. Hell, we got a bunch of fat asses all across the world, and now we can stick needles in them. He says, folks, you need to read this if you aren't aware of it. Another disease conjured up for huge profits. You can't make this crap up. American Medical Association declares obesity a disease. I said, more lies for huge profits. Wake up, my brothers and sisters. The scumbags are at it again. Anyways, I share the love. But anyways, if you have never seen Sweet Misery, folks, you'll want to see this video. It's also posted on our site. We're giving you direction of flow. Come on in. The water is fine. Arthur Evangelista, former FDA investigator, is going to take you on a little ride on this aspartame poisoning of the masses. John, I know when they put aspartame in the loop, Donald Rumsfeld was just calling in his one of his cards to get that crap put in the system, and it's been here since 1982, and he called in a favor. But
and the funny thing is, too, even when they were doing the test back in the day and stuff like that,
they killed every rat.
Yeah,
every rat.
They still pushed it forward because, why not? They're just dealing with their corporate slaves, and, what are they going to do, complain? This is the madness, right? This is why they're able to, why they're basically just doing whatever they want with no
accountability
of accountability, because everyone is running around as a legal person and with no rights whatsoever, and they've got a bunch of benefits and privileges, and they're able to complain, and this is why we are in the world we are. We're all running around as debtors when we're actually the creditors, and it's just it's better for them to kill off the creditors, basically, to balance their books. Because we all started coming forward and realizing this, then, wow, what a paradigm shift that would be.
Yeah. Anyways, very interesting. Yeah, we posted activists set 40 tons of genetically modified sugar beets ablaze in Oregon. Oh, the FBI is looking into that terroristic act. They burned the beets down to the ground so people wouldn't have to eat those poison beets. That's a terroristic act, John.
I think that was Al Qaeda. I think Al Qaeda did that.
Oh, yeah, right. But the mainstream media, you don't hear nothing about this, see, because then the sheep will start waking up and, they're genetically modifying all your food products, folks. I don't eat the genetically modified crap, but you don't have to either. Anyways, let's take a look. I'm going to look at this article just for a second. Here's what happened. Through the controlled corporate media apparatus is suppressing this story. 40 tons of GMO crops were torched, prompting an FBI investigation. Yeah, the other crooks. Anyways, there's been a complete media blackout. Outside of local circles has dared to mention it. Perhaps because government fears that if the public learns that other people are fighting mad, literally, they might join in. Well, we don't want to. We don't fight, folks. We go to peace and get the hell out. It's all good. Hey, no fighting necessary. But the other sheep that still asleep don't realize that they have the right to just do a simple action and remove presumptions. They don't. So instead, this is sort of this is called a warring mentality, and that's what they want, and we don't want that. So we just we just pull the oxygen out of the room, John. We basically quit,
Exactly, and that's exactly what you're doing. You're quitting. You're saying, okay, I don't like working for you guys anymore. You guys are out there killing me and everything else and poisoning me, and this is ridiculous, and they've taken all our property, and we think we own stuff. We don't own anything. It's all corporate fiction that owns everything, and that corporate fiction is not owned by us. It's owned by the Crown Corporation. So,
right.
This is it's a lot. I don't see how the benefits outweigh my rights. Definitely.
Right. Well, when you gave over for the carrot stick, they give you scraps. I was talking to Brother Dan a little earlier and saying, all those people on food stamps, John, they're a hypothecation event times 10 at least. So they might be giving you $600 for your household, but they're making they're hypothecating to the tune of $6,000. Go figure. A bank is behind the food stamp program. So see, this is stuff. So they give you a little scrap and it makes you feel good, but that's all it is. Because folks, you have an inheritance, but I can't tell you about that. At least not now. But someday maybe you'll find out about your inheritance. And anyways, I won't go into the deep end. But I want to continue on this article. And it says, here's what happened. 40 tons of GMO sugar beets were set ablaze in eastern Oregon yesterday. 40 tons, the entire acreage of 2 full fields of crops in the ground, were set ablaze over a 3-night period of time. This means arson. Oh, whatever. Anyways, evidence is that 6,500 plants were destroyed by hand, one plant at a time. that in turn implies a lot of people were involved. Would you want to stick around once a fire was going and wait to be discovered? No. Many someones probably wanted to move as quickly as possible, and we are not talking about a movement, a kind of organized revolt, and that is exactly the kind of retribution that many have warned was coming. When lawmakers and corporations refuse to honor, see, now this is where they're wrong, mind you, John. See, this is where these people need to come to my house and get their freaking groove on. It says, when lawmakers and corporations refuse to honor the Constitution, hey, get the memo.
What Constitution?
Yeah, right, there you go. They didn't get my memo.
You mean that mirrored Constitution that was mirrored through D.C. and basically abolished the true Constitution, and now it's color of law Constitution? Yeah. That's little Kurt.
Right. There you go, brother. You took the words out of my mouth. Yeah, go get your mind right. Go watch the 50-minute Kurt Callenbach season Treason 2, folks. You're gonna have to get your mind right. But anyways, see, this is why I like reading these articles, because I know who's getting it, who's not, and these people aren't getting it. So, anyways, this bad act was done. I don't subscribe to any bad acts, John, but anyways, the corporations are just looking to get their slaves online. If you don't like being a slave, hey, I'm going to show you how to get the hell off the plantation. And yippee skippy, flat time, no time flat. So damn simple, even Peter can get it. Anyways, this is like I say, John, it's that wasn't a very right-minded act, but I understand the frustration,
when your planet's being destroyed and they're poisoning it on a genetic level, and anybody with 2 cents in their head realizes that you shouldn't be messing with nature, because we don't understand it at all. We're basically children running around playing with nuclear weapons. Well, we do that too, don't we?
Yeah. Well, and like I say, under the guise of religion, all these wars, the theology is all messed up. Brother, whatever happened to do no harm?
Exactly. Well,
that's
because
the only law we have.
Everyone got hypothecated and forgot their rights, and so they don't have to take us seriously. But I'll tell you what, you start getting a coalition of men and women who've removed the assumptions and putting in claims that you're poisoning us and all this kind of stuff, we'll see how things start reversing very quickly.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. When I got off the aspartame, John, my... anyway, somebody's Skyping me and binding me up.
When you got off aspartame?
yeah, that's right. Thank you. Because brother, I was in a fog. I mean, I couldn't even get my verbal skills. I was really like binded up in a whole different way. I was saying something's wrong. Then I watched that movie Sweet Misery and started reading about aspartame, and I said, damn, I've been drinking Diet Coke for about 20 years. I said, you know what, I'm not going to drink Diet Coke no more. I got off it, and all of a sudden, I had the shakes like I had Alzheimer's or whatever, Parkinson's. I had the shakes. I mean, I was physically compromised and wasn't even aware. But once I got off it, all the symptoms reversed themselves.
Exactly. Well, that's the thing. Aspartame is an actual neurotoxin.
Yep.
It doesn't sound good, does it? Neurotoxin.
Well, it's an excitotoxin is what they call it. But
but it affects you right down to the nerve system of your brain, all this kind of stuff, and it builds up too. It's a build-up molecule too. So as you keep drinking this stuff, it builds up more and more in your system.
Yep.
Has a way of not being cleansed out unless you know how to cleanse it out. And it's
fun for the whole family.
Fun for the whole family.
Yeah, now they're going to put it in the milk supply and cream and cheese and all this other crap. I guess, I'm going to have to go find me some natural dairy farmers up my way because I don't drink milk anyways. I haven't drank milk in years.
I gave up milk a few years ago myself too. I just read enough was enough kind of thing, and there's a few doctors coming forward too now that are basically saying how it's full of bovine leukemia, how it's full of antibiotics. This is why we have children that 10 years old, having breasts and getting sexually active at this age and all this, because like they say, we are what we eat. And if you're sitting around eating all these hormones that are trying to get you to produce milk and all this kind of stuff up to 10, 20 times what you're supposed to be producing, and then your children come along and drink this stuff down, all the antibiotics and all this kind of stuff, and then you've got not including the pus and blood from all of this usage on these poor animals, and then after they've been used and abused and they're no longer good for milking, what do? They send them up to the slaughter yards, and then we get to eat them as hamburgers and everything else, right? Just ridiculous. And like I say, we are what we eat, so you can imagine, all this chemicals in our foods on a daily basis, just taking it in.
Well, my wife and kids still drink that damn milk, and they like their regular Coca-Cola too. So I can't get them to open their eyes to see what I see. So it's their bodies. I'm not forcing. I don't. Everybody has free will.
Exactly. All you can do is show them the open door, the light, and if they don't want to walk through, that's fine. That's their choice, right?
They've been effectively neutralized, and they're in my own household. Anyways, it's a break time, John.
Wow, there we go.
Hey, folks, we're just getting warmed up. Brother Dan, glad you're taking this ride with us. Hey, everybody stand in the breach. Go do what you do when you take a break. We'll be right back. Thank you.
VerdictProductions.com, providing high-quality visual appeal for websites, videos, custom designs, and animation. We can design custom logos, animated images, banners and ads for your website, and even t-shirt designs. Have a video project you want to put on YouTube? Our professional video software will have you up on the web in no time. Visit VerdictProductions.com today and send us your project for a free quote. Lowest prices on the net guaranteed.
All right, welcome back in the spirit of things. Yeah, it's nice, John. I like this little house we've created in the spirit of things, free will and all that. It really is right-minded. That's what my mind tells me.
It's definitely nice to have people who talk next level information to, and they actually get it. Yes, it is a beautiful thing.
What do you think about this, Dan? This direction of flow with free will and in the spirit of things.
Well, I think, that's come across, guys. I started off several years ago. I think I've told you with guys like Dean Clifford, and I've listened to so many people since then, and a lot of them as a result of meeting you guys. And it's all coming together on a whole new level, like Peter likes to say, because it's second nature now. It makes so much sense.
Yeah. Yeah, it's your mind gets it when the direction of flow is right. It's like you get your epiphany, your V8 moment, and you just say it's just it's just so right on so many levels, and that's and like I say, it's not complex. What's happened in the past, they've made it complex by disinformation.
Well, they kind of had to, Peter, because we would have figured this out too easily.
Right. Who would have thought I'd been doing bond calls and all this other stuff, having bonfires and talking about birth certificate bonds and going aground and settling accounts and stuff like that. Hey, brother, because, I did it the hard way, but I was pretty good at the hard way. The warring thing, me and my friends over at the IRS, I would put them in fits because I would cover. Now I don't have to fight. All I got to do is settle the damn account. If they got a valid claim, I can settle the account.
Well, isn't it great how the universe shows you what you don't prefer? We've all done the warring and all this kind of stuff, and it's not getting us anywhere, is it?
No.
I heard it was I don't know if I can quite remember how it went, but basically. We're all trying to say, when we're fighting someone else, we have the opposite opinion of them, but if just the mere act of fighting someone that wants to fight you, well, if you're not being the opposite of that person, to be the opposite of someone would be that is incapable of them getting you to fight with them because you are the opposite of them, right? And this is the mentality that we need to get. This fighting and warring is not working. We've been doing it for thousands of years.
Well, most people are fighting and warring in their own household. So, remember I said a house divided cannot stand. My wife's, my significant other's going her way, I'm going mine. Free will, choice, with no animosity, no anger, no frustration. She doesn't get the memos, and that's her choice. we're not going to argue about it. I'm not going to do another 28 years on Maple Drive with somebody who's not right-minded because it doesn't fit. I don't fit.
And that's the other thing people need to realize. You are going to you're always evolving, and especially in this type of stuff, and you're going to leave a lot of people behind, and you're going to gain some amazing people as well in this journey because
the people you gain are much more valuable than the ones you're losing, man. I'll tell you that.
Yeah. I'm getting that. And Michelle brought that forward too. It's not how many; it's who's coming to the table. I'd rather have 1,000 right-minded men and women at my house than 1 million that don't get the memo and they want to fight with me and they can't get the memos.
Exactly, and it's beautiful, and it's funny, and when you do get to this kind of level of knowing, you can recognize that level of knowing in someone else very quickly. You recognize the open minds very quickly. It's almost like that unspoken world kind of thing. As soon as someone opens their mouth, you can tell if they know what's going on, if they're blissfully unaware.
Yep.
And it's very exciting when you find those that are learning and want to learn more, are on that path, and it's so exciting. It really is. It's hope for our future. It's hope for the next generations. We're not going to see this stuff turn around overnight, but if we keep this up and generation after generation, the stuff's going to spread just like a spider web. And next thing you know, after a few generations, that's how history goes. Men who stood and didn't want to volunteer for this type of servitude anymore, and or didn't want to volunteer for the slavery, or didn't want to volunteer for the unequal rights and all this kind of stuff. All through history, we've had to stand up, and the world is getting better. There's definitely a lot of nasty stuff going on, but it is slowly but surely getting better and better with every generation. They definitely try, the nefarious ones, to keep us down because they realize once we hit that point of no return, there will be no return back to these old ways, these old ideas. We will start educating our children to be wary of this stuff, and we should have did a better job definitely the first time, with our history.
Well, it's I just got a post from my brother over across the pond in Australia, and he goes, "Hi, Peter, just been watching Servant King Info. This man has put the information together in an excellent way, same as you. Still have more to watch. Part 6 is next for me. The team and this man is in Canada could put together and really strengthen info. Brother, we're already ahead of you. Hey, brother, I just think it thereby is. It's bizarro land, my new normal, as Michelle would say.
It is quite bizarre land, isn't it? Once you recognize the synchronicities, it's almost like the universe wants to play with you then.
I'm having fun now. Yeah, he's going to go to part 6. I said, yep. I said, part 6 will really blow you away. I had to watch it twice because it was that deep. But it was great.
You do 2-3 times.
Yeah. I'm going to watch the whole series again, brother, because I like going to ground. I like to internalize information. It all comes from within, not from without, folks. It's really, it's beautiful. Brother Dan, I know you. I posted you earlier this week and told you, you and that brother that we had a call with, and. What did you think of those Servant King videos?
I thought they were some of the best done so far. It's because it just solidified everything that I knew, and some new meanings as far as meanings of some legalese words. It's good to know. We don't need to play in that sandbox, but hey, it doesn't hurt to know these things,
Yeah, representing you. I love what he's talking about. You have the power of attorney. See, and isn't that ironic that we already created a document on the IRS rescission removal document and the CRA for my Canadian brothers to remove the presumption that you gave over power of attorney? Isn't that special that we thought of that concept?
That's the whole voter roll thing, right, Peter?
Oh, we're just too right-minded, brother. That's what's wrong with us. We're just too damn right. I love it. Like I say, and we blanket all the forms. I don't care if it's an I-9, W-2, W-4, 10. It doesn't matter, folks. we gave them the blanket document. It covers everything. So we're rescinding the presumption off of everything. And that's, like I said, that's how people get themselves a pay raise. Once they get off, they got to do the voter thing, because if you're a part of the body politic, you're double-minded. Just remove the presumption, and then if you have a marriage contract, you need to terminate that piece of swill, because that was two corporations. Oh, what the hell? I was just going to go outside, and anyways, the truck was going down the road. Anyways, yeah, it was two corporations coming together for a union for the state to hypothecate a new event on the marriage contract. So, folks, yeah, and this is what how I got to get people's minds right. You're not divorcing your spouse when you terminate that stupid contract. You're just getting the whores out of your bed. They've been having intercourse with you. That's what commerce is. Your whole life, and that's why they can get a hypothecation event, dragging you into court, divorce court, and all that, because you're not right-minded to settle your own stuff. You're letting them come in the middle of your game, and it's all for a financial gain. That's the whole point. So, if you got one of those, get rid of it. All the documents are in the package. It's really right-minded, and Sister Cookie is setting up our repository so we can make sure that they get the memo that we're removing these presumptions, and it's like they got publicly noticed. So yeah, I'm not even going to worry about putting all this crap on in their county courthouses and miscellaneous files and all the idiocy, lunacy. No, we're just going to create our own portal for everybody to come through.
Exactly.
I think we have a caller.
That's a beautiful thing.
Yep.
All right.
Well, go ahead, Dan. We'll take the caller in the queue after you digress.
No, I was just saying it's a beautiful thing. That's all,
yeah.
Man. It's a beautiful thing. It's great to know that you have remedies against the nefarious ones, the ones that are taking blatant advantage of us as they have our entire lives, and I just can't understand why so many people can't see that.
No. Yeah, like I say, anybody dealing with third party, dealing with IRS, dealing with anything, you need to come over to my house yesterday. We'll get you go to ground. Yeah, hey brother, we're gonna go one step further. If the third party scumbag, yeah, we're gonna create the misprision of felony document still. But you know what? I say after you send them the first validate the debt and they don't, I say settle the damn account. Send it off to the CFO and let him friggin' take care of business. And let's see if he wants to breach the estate now. Because that's when misprision of felony would really come in handy. Now you got irrevocable proof, because it will be posted. It will be posted for all to see that the live man was, you can't do an impossibility. They can't. So here you're saying settle, and they're ignoring it. But Michael's tightened up all those documents. They are strong as death. No pun intended, by the way, because they are thinking you're dead.
That's right. So they're as strong as life.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That felt better.
Yeah, nothing to fear, folks, but fear itself. Seriously. False evidence appearing real. Hey, just get off the plantation. Like I say, if you don't want to have to purchase Obamacare and get all this other garbage binding up your door, you can get off. You can whenever the pain becomes so great, you can jump. You can decommission this ride whenever you're ready. It's just like in the Navy, we decommission ships and put them in mothballs. We're going to decommission them because they have no capacity to move forward on somebody who's removed the consent and the presumptions. Anyways, we do have a caller, I guess, in the queue. I say let them on through. Share the love.
Hello,
Hi,
caller.
Peter.
Hello.
There you go.
And John, nice talking with you guys.
Hey, good to have you.
Hey, Peter, I just wanted to try to clarify something, because this has been in the back of my mind and I've been confused by it. When you're referring to the estate, are we looking at this in a trust relationship?
Yep.
And are we are what, living beneficiaries?
Yeah, but we're going to remove that word to describe, because it's like saying obviously if you're a living man, you don't have to say it. It's self-evident. You are. So you're just going to be the man.
Yeah, any adjectives you add to that title basically takes away from your title. That, like, say if you're speaking of God, and you're like, well, I'm the god of the purple fairies. Well, you don't seem to be the God I was thinking of, so that diminishes his power, see, because he's the God of the purple fairies, it's not unless he said, I am God, where, puts that connotation into it. So that's the same thing with man. We don't want to add anything to man. You are simply a man or a woman, and that is your highest that you can be.
I got you.
And we make them well aware, brother, on the document that we are aware of the trust, and we're appointing a trustee to take care of settling that account. That's their job. So now that we know who's wearing what hats, it's a beautiful thing. You can't wear that hat, and you don't have to wear that hat. So you just stand fast as the man, and it's really, really simple. And like I say, we're taking this thing to ground. We're making it easy. All the documents, except for the third-party debt one, they're one-pagers, brother. It's simple, and it's red box, non-negotiable, and that's what red box means. Rules of 8s, rules of 4s, their game. So we're using their magic, but we're not. We're letting them know we know about the magic. Anything inside my box basically is non-negotiable. So it's really a beautiful thing, brother. When we get right-minded over here, we really get right-minded because you're sealing the deal. You're not signing anything. You're sealing the deal. There's nobody that has biometric data like you. Your right hand and seal, by thy own hand and seal. That's only a man can do that. Dead entities will never put a thumbprint on a document.
Okay, well, and I wanted to ask you this because I've got issues with the IRS and with traffic, but I've already been doing things involved in that. What is the suggestion with the use of your paperwork when you're already in the middle of doing some other things?
Yeah, well,
you can always remove a mistake.
You can always fix a mistake because all those other things are dead man's. You're warring. You're in the wrong spot. If you don't get out of dead man's land, they're gonna whack your ass. I know. I've been there. I'm telling you from my experience. 12 years with these scumbags, and now they're not scumbags because I just remove presumptions, and it's beautiful. No issues.
Yeah, they're just doing the job that they're meant to do. They're governing those who wish to be governed. Now, all we're saying is we don't wish to be governed anymore.
Yep. If you haven't got the new upgraded package, premium package, brother, it'll save you so much heartache, headache, and time, and dollars, and cents. No arguing, no fighting. Just remove these damn presumptions. Get off the freaking slave plantation.
See, that's the one of the concepts that we're always preaching here at Privatis. It's all about the foundation, and it's all about not contracting and not accepting their disclosures or any of this kind of stuff. It's turning it completely around on them and basically letting them know that you know the bluff. That's all it is. It's a bluff. It's a voluntary bluff of consent that when you understand the game, you don't have to play it. And
the con is up.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So if I don't know what you're doing, brother, if you're doing UCC or if you're sending them love letters like I used to, brother, I was a good writer. I mean, I could beat the brakes off them. But you know what? They always win in the end, and they will find a way to get the vulture will find a way to get onto your plate somehow. Somewhere they're going to trip you up. So you know what? Settle the damn accounts, or basically remove the presumptions, terminate all past 1040s. That's going to ground. It's like when we say ab initio, non pro tunc to the day of inception. It's like the contract never existed. Look at the word federal. Federal means contract. It doesn't mean government. But nobody getting my memos. I posted that over at the Privatis.Me Facebook page, so you might want to go take a look at that. I got all those beautiful links. And anyways, instead of arguing with them, folks, brother, we get to go with peace. We get to shut it down because we're pulling all the oxygen out of the room basically by unconsenting. It's right-minded. It's direction of flow. It's the man, not the dead entity, because a dead entity signs crap. That's how they get you to come over and play.
Well, let me just ask you this, Peter. If when I get signed up, because I'm on the page right now, but if I get signed up.
I lost you.
We got the dog though.
Yep,
yeah. Well, I can hear the dog well.
Okay, yeah, that's why I'm going inside.
No, I was just what I was asking was, when I get signed up, could I get 10 or 15 minutes of your time just to tell you what I've done, so that
Sure.
you can kind of help me direct me.
I'll give you direction of flow of how to reverse the presumption and the mistakes.
And that's what the Thursday calls are for, too. That's why they're for members now only, because
I got you.
We understand that you have lots of questions, and we understand that you have, different ways and different ideas that have to be, settled in your mind to go to the next level. So,
sure.
Again, that's why that's Thursday.
And it is very simple, brother. You'll get it. I guarantee it. Yeah, you're in the right house. Yep, and you're not. We're making this really simple. That's why every Thursday, for probably the next, I don't know how many weeks, but every Thursday is just going to be coming to class and administrating correctly for whatever issues you're dealing with, and removing these presumptions. And it's really going to be simple. It is simple. It already is. So you're
great.
You're going to be happy. You're moving. Your brother, you're not going to be wasting your time, breath, doing UCC processes or any of this other crap. I've already done it for you. I've already been down all those roads. I got to practice on me first. So we do what we know works. Michael, my webmaster, is already having success across the board. He's put him to bed on multiple lists. Like I say, once you do the 1040 rescission, you need to redo your W-4 correct as the man. And removing that presumption is a good thing. And the live man gets exemptions. He doesn't ask for deductions. That's where they trick everybody.
Anyway, well, sounds good. Appreciate everything, and I'll see you over at your house.
Very good, brother. Hey, welcome to the house. It's a beautiful house. You'll like it. Yeah, you'll be hanging out. Anyway, thank you very much for coming to the call. All right. Another right-minded brother. Hey, releasing one slave at a time, John.
Exactly. If this was back 150 years ago, that'd be a good day.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Right. Exactly. And like I say, we don't have to argue. We don't have to fight. We just gotta get right-minded and move forward.
Yeah. Exactly.
So I'm excited.
And it's kind of funny. That's what a lot of the slaves who could get out of the system did as well. It wasn't fighting. They left. They left the system and went somewhere else. A lot of them, smuggled through the railroad and came to Canada and all this kind of stuff. But, it was about, not consenting. They didn't want to consent anymore, and they left and they got out of there. And,
right.
It was definitely harsher, times back then. But they're doing the same thing, just in a slower, methodical way now.
Yeah. Exactly it. Anyways, I'm going to break. Carry the call, John.
You're going to break, are you?
Yeah, just for a second. That's what drinking copious amounts of water does to you.
Yeah. Keeping the system clean, that's for sure.
Yeah, well, I didn't think you wanted to hear any raindrops. Hey, see, we can have fun at our house. It's all good, right? Hey, we're all men and women here. We are politically correct here, folks. And that's all good.
Not doing any harm to anybody else. That's the only law we should ever have to abide by.
That's right. The law of free will should be the only law that we need. Do not cross anybody's free will, and pretty easy rule.
Yeah, it's simple. It's so simple. It's amazing what they've talked us into.
Yeah.
Exactly. And that's the funny thing, when you find out it was done by free will and was done by consent. It's just wow. Because we don't even really understand, how we consent to half the time and all this kind of stuff, right?
No longer do we need to hire lawyers.
Okay,
I guess we're going to break.
It's all right. Andrea, the baby's getting the oxygen now. That's what the problem is. Sorry, Andrea. Yeah, that's what happens. That's called a brain fart, I think. That's all good. Hey, we have fun here. Anyways, it's like I say, I'm just feeling this beautiful spirit. I don't feel like ranting. I just feel like sharing the love because I can feel it. This is a nice house. We got this beautiful house, and we're inviting the world in if they want to come forward.
Well, yeah, a lot of square footage for anybody who wants to step in, right, Peter?
Yep. We can do the heavy lifting. We have capacity. Michael, my arms prove it. Yours do too, Dan. You're doing heavy lifting, I can tell.
And I bring the elephants.
Yeah. Here we go. Elephant tighting. Where's Michelle when we need her?
story.
Oh my God, I couldn't believe when we got on that deal, and then the pitcher. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Folks, yeah, you missed that call. That was a beautiful call. Oh my goodness!
Yeah, it's in the archives.
yeah, really. It's in the Deep Six archive. It's been deleted. Oh, jeez. Anyways, I'll tell you, it's yeah, I can, like I say, everybody, John, like on my Thursday night calls, the callers that I get are the like-minded ones who are getting it. They belong there. Okay, I can,
exactly. The ones asking the questions are the ones that want to know this stuff, and that's beautiful. You know, the ones that have taken the time to like buy the membership and want to be free, because and I understand a lot of people on the fence and stuff like that, because we've been scammed so many times.
Yeah.
We've been told so many great things, and you find out it's just disappointing, and it's just not what it was hyped up to be, and all this kind of stuff.
Yep.
And the great thing about Private is wow, it's more than you could imagine. It's so much more. Like just even the medical. Like if that's all Privatis had was just the medical stuff. How to
it would
cure.
be worth. What is your health worth?
Yeah, is it worth $260 to find out how they cure 90% of all dis-ease out there, and to change your life even from the brink of death.
Yep.
It's like just that. A few other things that we're going to be bringing forward under the spirit and stuff like that. We're going to be inviting some more interesting people, and that's really going to, change the paradigm shift for a lot of people too. And it's I like to touch on that a little bit. It's all right.
I'll tell you what, you can touch on it after break.
Okay, sounds good.
No, that's good. Hey, this is a good ride, brother. It'll be a good segue. Hey, folks, I'll tell you, where does the time go, John? Hey, we're collapsing the time in nanoseconds here. That's beautiful. Hey, folks, go do what you do on break. We'll be right back.
Sounds good.
Very good.
Privatis.Me. No longer do we need to hire lawyers, worry about past debt, or count on doctors to fix our health problems. Privatis.me, specializing in real education about the legal system, administratively eliminating your past debt, and teaching you simple, natural ways to restore your health. Join today for free. Learn how to live in private and allow yourself to overcome and stop living in fear. Become a paid member and receive your custom debt termination package for free with your own seals and coat of arms. Privatis.me. Privatis.me. Take a walk on the private side.
All right. Hey, folks, welcome to the downside of the show, and in the spirit of things, and we're getting our minds and spirits right over here today. John and I are just talking and sharing the love, and how everything's just taken on a whole new meaning on multiple levels. Like I say, we keep having these epiphany moments, and everything is moving in lockstep in the right direction for a change, and that's a beautiful place to be. Anyways, John, I know you were going to enlighten us on sharing a little bit about the nexus that sort of binds most up. Folks, the religious thing is really binding my brothers and sisters up on multiple levels, because they don't want you really looking within you. They want you looking without. And when you give over like that, it's the same as consenting. And the videos that will be posted over at the site are going to blow your mind. You're going to have a paradigm shift. You're going to have an aneurysm. Anyways.
Yeah, you're definitely going to have an aneurysm. You're never going to see things the same, and that seems to be about everything. If something's not working, there's got to be a reason. And we profess this love in our Christianity and all this kind of stuff. Yet some of the most horrible crimes have been done in the name of our religious books and all this kind of stuff. And it's because we are completely been led down these black holes. And there's no better word for it. And everything has been turned upside down and completely mirrored opposite of what these books, great books, are trying to tell us. I've had my ups and downs with religion all my life. My father was quite a religious man, believed the man in the sky and the whole works, and the guy with the pitchfork with the red suit in the afterworld.
Hey, John. Yeah, guess what? I was unaware we still had 3 callers in the queue. Why don't we? I don't mean to divert from you, but hey, I feel like sharing the love. Let's if we can get them in, let's get them in.
All right, let's see if we can have a little fun, see what their ideas are.
Yes. Yep, and we love that song, too. It's deep, folks. I love that song.
Wake Me Up Inside. It says it all, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's right. They're giving us a memo, brother. It's another memo. That's why I picked those goofy songs. See, go figure. I'm direction of spirit. Anyways, who's up? Who's on first? Do we have any
caller? Do we have an area code there, Peter?
I don't see anything. Let me see. Okay, let me go to my deal. 801. Dennis, come on in. You're unmuted.
Yes, Peter, John, thank you for taking my call.
Good to have you aboard.
Hey, I sent an email to Michael last Sunday and haven't heard back from him, so I have a couple questions on my documents. Can you field those, Peter?
Not on this call. Put them in email, and you can blast me. And whatever questions you have, I'll take it on the email, and I'll forward it to Mike, because when it comes from me, he always makes sure he opens it. He's been very binded up. My brother has been extremely busy. But, just go ahead and email me with the specific questions, brother, and we'll go to ground for you, and we'll get you your answers that you seek.
Okay, well, one of the documents talks about me being beneficiary and a trustee at the same time, and I'm a little confused about that.
None of our documents make you a trustee, brother. You need to reread the document. I'm telling you, that's totally...
I'm looking at it right in front of me. That's why I'm going to have to send you the email, I guess.
Yeah, send me the email and attach the document. So if it was a typo or something of that nature, because we are having a human experience, we can make mistakes. So if you caught a mistake, this is going to be a beautiful thing, and brother, you'll go to the head of the class.
Okay.
Very good.
Can you go into any detail on this call about WGL Holdings?
Nope.
Okay.
This call. Hey, this is my love call now, brother. All those questions go over to Privatis.Me on Thursday night full member calls.
Thursday night. Okay.
Thursday night. That's only for full members, and you'll get an email blast once you're in the loop. Michael will link up with you. We know who our full members are, and they will be able to come to class and get all the memos, because we'll be discussing all the documents and in what capacity they get used and how and when and what order and all that stuff.
All right. Then I will wait till Thursday.
Very good, brother. Hey, well, you can send me the email, though, and give me attach me the document as well, and get with my producer. She'll give you my email. She has it.
Okay. Thank you.
Very good. Thank you, brother. Have a good one. Okay. I'll take the next caller, I guess.
Area code?
Looking at 973. Brother Adolphus, yes. Come on in, brother. The water's fine.
Yes, good night. This is Adolphus. My question is, do they deliver to the post office box, or do they have to deliver to a physical address?
Oh, when you're dealing with them, it's going to go to an actual physical address.
A physical address. Okay,
yeah,
because I noticed on the document, I think I noticed a post office box there.
Which document?
The rescission document.
For
in fact, I was going through, reading through the what is it they call it? The guide where you did the video,
the whole package.
Yes,
right.
Yes, and it's
see, your mailing locations are going to the corporation, like the IRS. I don't think we're using a PO box on them. I think it's a direct address.
Okay, good.
And
now the
as
next
well
question.
As your voter politics, like in your county, you'd find who's in charge of your roles for the county or whatever. Like here in USA Inc., we find the county, and then one copy also of hard copy goes to the Secretary of State, so she's aware of your removal of political status as well. So we're doing 2 to close the circuit, basically.
Excellent. Now the next question is, I cannot find 100% cotton paper. Can I use the 25% paper?
Yeah, brother. That's all good. Red box. Yeah, because I guess what is it, John? It's not Skype, Yahoo or Google or Michael told me there was a source you can get it off of. I forget the source though, because
for the 100% cotton
right?
Thing?
Yeah,
yeah. And like I say, not necessary. You know, the paper's not going to be what binds you up. You know, it's nice, it's solid, it's great for keeping for your records and all this kind of stuff. You know, you're sending them copies of this stuff, and you're keeping the originals. And you know, it's great to keep their. But for sending to them, no, they don't have to be a certain type of paper. You know, as long as it's a legal size paper, of course, and. You're pretty much fine right from there.
Yep. Yeah. We're not going to split hairs over our intent on a piece of paper.
It's the words on the page, not the paper that has the power.
Yep.
Thank you very much.
Yep. All right. Very good, brother. Hey, thank you for calling in. Anyways, I guess who's on next? We'll take the next one. Anyways, very good. We're moving forward.
Do we have error code for the next call, Peter?
I'm looking.
Okay.
Yep. Skype caller, Melissa up next. Come on in, Melissa. The water's fine.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, Peter. How are you?
Fine. Busy.
Good. I just have a few questions. I just wanted to let you know to bring your attention to. I did send you an email on the money order last night, so that when I sign up next Wednesday, I know exactly where to send it to.
Right.
And I don't know if you received it. I just want to alert you to that. Also, next Thursday is 4th of July. Are you guys going to do class?
Yeah. Independence Day doesn't mean anything to me.
Well, I'm going to be swimming.
Well, that's the problem. They keeping everybody in party mode, so they won't have to think. It's all good. I'm out. I'm doing. I'm doing a Rodney Dangerfield. You know, I'm doing class, even though I got no class.
Okay.
Yeah, there's no rest for the weary.
Yeah. We don't take
holidays. I won't be able to do it because by the time
that's
I
all right.
send the Morty,
it will be taped for consumption. Okay. Once you're a full member, you'll be able to access that call
anytime you want. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. I have another thing. I saw in your thing where you have all these services. Are you doing driver's licenses too?
Not yet. But we're gonna. I'm going forward on that myself. We're gonna create a rescission document for Brother Peter. And let Peter go field test because he's going to remove the first 3 presumptions. The 4th one should be a charm. See,
that's the great thing about Privatis. You know, we're using ourselves as the guinea pigs. We're not using our members, so we're going to do it first, and then pass it on to you guys. Because you know we practice what we preach, kind of thing.
Yeah, we're good swimmers over here in the Admiralty.
I'm sure you are in the Navy.
Yeah, that's right. Go figure.
I have one more question.
Sure.
On the private side, are you going to have a guest talking about how this might down the end? And I don't think the voters registration and the IRS rescission will affect any Social Security, but maybe if you get into the driver's license, and that might go further into the system.
There we go. I know it's stand fast because I get where you're coming from. Yeah, but see, John, this is what happens. It's the carrot stick. They're giving them crumbs, and they don't want them to see that they can totally get out all the way out the other side because there's another way out of Mammon as well, and you won't have to worry about that issue. No pun intended, by the way. I can't tell you here. I just stand fast. Brother Peter's on a different plane. I'm on my 757, not the shooter.
Let's just say you'll be recognized as a different status.
Just because a lot of people depend on they're already on it, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I know. They're sucked into the breadcrumb mentality. They didn't realize that there was an estate that they were an inheritance. But that's all right. And we won't go there just yet, and that's going to be totally private when we if we discuss any of those issues.
Okay, so you're going to send me an email when I sent it last night, so you'll send me an email as to where I have to send the money order, and then once I send that, I can get in fully, right?
Yeah, let me, did you, I'll tell you what, get up with my producer for my email and fire me off another one, then I'll guarantee to have it, and then I will give you exactly what you're looking for.
Okay.
Very good. Step back with Andrea. She'll be glad to give you my email.
Okay.
Thank you.
Have a
great
happy
day.
4th.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right. Mike, John, no vacations for Peter.
No. You need a secretary, my friend.
Yeah, I know. One with duck pants on. you know what duck pants are, don't you, brother?
Guys, in Canada Day. Are you proud to be a patriot, John, for Canada Day on Monday? I mean, I can't wait to get my Canadian flag and run up and down the street. Say, I'm so proud to be a resident citizen of Canada.
There you go. Right. They haven't got the bill yet.
Hey, make sure you get a permit before you do that, Dan.
Yeah.
I got one, brother. I got one.
Jeez. That's crazy. Independence Day, folks. Snap out of it. You have no independence if you're on the slave plantation.
The independent corporation.
It's the opposite of what they think it means.
What's that, Brother Dan?
It's the opposite of what you think it means.
That's right. Everything's in verse, just like Michelle's been saying for months. It's opposite. It's just like the Patriot. What is that? The law they passed after 2001, the Patriot Act. It needs to be called the Anti-Patriot Act, because that's exactly what it is. It's against they're going against the living, but the living are considered dead because they came and signed up for a consent and gave over via the voter politic.
I can't say it enough. Kirk Callenbach, Season of Treason, Episode 1. Clarify.
There you go. Yeah, we got the fast track, folks. We have the fast track to get your mind right, to pull the curtain back. Then you'll know where to go, and then we'll give you the solution. It's that simple. I love it, John. I love it. We're all solutions based over here on every modality we deal with, from, like you say, the medical side to we're going to get into the energy side. Brother, I got some sharp brothers in on energy. I was talking to a brother last night. He was sharing about some very interesting things that Big Energy doesn't want us talking about.
No, definitely not. And that should be the next tab we bring forward, is the free energy, because it is out there like gangbusters. Like every day I'm looking at more zero-point energy machines and all this kind of stuff that's being suppressed. And this, these are the type of things that, once you're a man, you don't need permission from anybody to set up. You don't need any of this kind of crap.
You don't consent. You're a live man walking.
Exactly.
Isn't that special? Going to ground. I love it. That's what matter of fact, I'm fixing to step off the porch and I'm going to ground. I'm on the ground, brother. Electromagnetic flow taking place.
That's right. And you're out there bare feet, right?
They are bare feet, brother. Bare ass naked. I'm streaking. I'm streaking in my backyard. And
that's quite the visual, Peter.
Ethel says, "Put your clothes on." Remember that movie? That song, "The Streak" by Ray, whatever his name was. Yeah, they had a song called "The Streak."
Oh, yes, they call him The Streak. Boogie-da, boogie-da, boogie-da.
Yeah, that's right, yeah. Ethel, put your clothes on. Anyway, that was great stuff. Yeah. All natural is good.
Yeah. Well, exactly. That's why another reason why all our shoes have rubber soles, because it keeps us with basically all this erratic energy that's not being released from our bodies. This is why we need to step on our planet with bare feet to discharge, to go to the ground.
Yep. It's a beautiful thing. Anyways, I think we're almost getting to the end of our time, and we're going to probably do some shout-outs and love. And to Sister Susan, I haven't seen you in a while. Where are you hiding? I saw her pop in our nucleus for a second, I think, earlier, but I haven't talked to her on. Anyways, I try and keep a pulse on on the nucleus, so I know everybody's going to ground. Anyways, Sister Andrea, one of the biggest lifters. And before too long, she'll be popping that puppy out. It's all good, and she'll be going to ground. And let's see, Brother Zach. Yeah, I need to get up with him and have him redo our that it's not $20 a month, and we'll pull that, and we can revamp another one pretty quick. And he's doing heavy lifting. Verdict Productions, folks. He knows. He's got skills beyond my comprehension. That 12-minute YouTube video on the debt termination process, I couldn't believe how well he put that together and what he did to bring it forward. And then I got Brother Dan here on the line, actually getting me some special search engine posting and getting us out on the front page. So maybe people are starting to get the memo. It's had tens of thousands. I know it's had a lot of views. Anyways, yeah, in the free tour we got on the front page. Anyways, who else? Sister Michelle, we hope you're doing all right. We love you, miss you. Hope come back soon, and hopefully we can get this nucleus refire back up. Anyways, let's see. Roseanne, she's taking care of the what is that page over at our house, John? We have
the forum.
The forum. There we go. The forum. Yeah. Brother, I haven't even visited the forum. I have never been there. I don't step in that door because Peter's busy. I don't have time for banter. Anyways, I'm doing it now. Anyways, then we got Brother John here and Jacinth. Like I say, all my heavy lifters, and Sister Cookie doing massive lifting. Come to Monday night's class, folks. That's the curriculum. That's the fast track. So you can help. We'll help you pull back the curtain and be sharing more solutions. But
and that's the thing, you see what we're bringing forward on the public call. You can just imagine what we got going on in the private calls.
Four-letter adjectives are sometimes flung around at will. The Navy has arrived, and
here's a nice little notice. It is not politically correct.
If you're looking for politically correct, go to. You can go to Winston Strauss Call or something. I don't know.
There you go.
We don't live there, folks. We don't subscribe to anything. That's the beautiful part of being us. We share the love and we move forward. We don't really have any taboo subjects over here. And if that bothers you, then you might not be in the right place. Anyways.
Yeah, you definitely have to have what we call in the industry an open mind, and definitely willing to learn, because there is so much to learn. When you've been taught nothing but lies your whole life for years and years and years, and you get a chance to learn the truth, it's going to take some time, but very exciting, isn't it, Peter? It's very exciting learning the truth and learning about your freedom, and learning that this stuff actually exists is just amazing, and learning that there is a way out, an easy way out, and we can start taking back our status and taking back what is rightfully ours, one person at a time.
Yep. Anyways, they, I like J.H. Fun. Roseanne just posted, my mother said they came up with religion for the poor to have hope. And she goes, I've always came back to that thought in my life as most likely because, folks, when you... Go ahead, John.
Like I say, two words. Bill Donahue.
There you go.
You want to get right with what we think is God, what we think is Jesus, and all this kind of stuff. And like I say, I'm not a religious person, but boy, am I spiritual.
Yep.
And that's the thing. When the universe realizes you're out there looking for the truth, it will give you the truth. And this is very high level. It's very simple. It's very to the point, but it will definitely completely change your paradigm for the better. No more of this fear. All this fear that was, portrayed by the Bible and all this kind of stuff is not how it was supposed to be. It's not what you think they're talking about. And Bill Donahue is all I can say.
Well, we got a starter. We got a starter video on the Privatis.Me Facebook page. So you can start there, folks, and. What's the link, John?
Well, I believe we're starting them on the Ten Commandments is a good one to start on. Everyone thinks they know what the Ten Commandments are, and well, you'd be quite surprised what they really are.
Yeah, everything isn't what it seems to be, folks. I told Cookie to leave her false paradigm at the door when I sent her this video because Anyways, you know, she's not quite there yet, brother. I'm gonna get her there, so it's all good. But
well, like I say, this is stuff that we've been taught and programmed for since we were little children. And I was going to say that at the beginning of that last break. You know, it's a shame that we've taught this stuff to our children, this fear and all this crazy stuff that we believe, and it's all because we've completely misinterpreted everything. And there's a man out there, and he's completely turned us around. And like I say, I don't impress easily. And I've studied the Bible most of my life, and this is the first time where I actually overstood. And overstood it clearly. There is no, he's just interpreting this way. No, it is completely clear. There are no contradictions in the Bible. For those people who think there's contradictions in the Bible, there are none. And he'll clearly show you that as well. That's another video, Contradictions of the Bible by Bill Donahue under Hidden Meanings, and absolutely beautiful information. This will change the world. If the stuff starts getting out like it's supposed to be, it will change the world.
Yep, exactly. Like I say, welcome to the shift, folks. This is the shift. I kid you not. It's ironic, John, when I started ranting back 6 months ago, right when I started with Freedom Reigns to put together that show, I was saying, hey, before I came into January, I said, hey, folks, come on over because we're going through the shift. And I was going through the shift.
That's
and
right.
I've been in the shift ever since. I'm knee-deep in the shift.
Well, you flick that damn first domino, and they're just all falling over now into place. And, it's going quicker and quicker and quicker. And, it's a beautiful thing. I'm so delighted to be part of this. To be here, to see this history happening. When I'm old and gray, I'm going to remember these times and what we did, what we stood for, and I'll be proud of the experience that I had here.
Yep. Oh yeah, hey brother. Remember I said standing back and doing nothing is not a viable option. If we didn't do it, who would?
Exactly.
That's the same as consenting, right, guys? If you stand back and you're just you're silent about something that you know is wrong, that's giving consent.
Right.
You're a party. Yep. As a matter of fact, it's almost worse. It makes us a party to the fraud. So okay.
Yeah.
And that this is a beautiful thing.
They can't do a damn thing without our consent. Again, they just don't want us knowing that stuff. But that's the truth.
Yeah, that's why, like I say, this thing is grown feet. Gone parabolic. It's Michael's direction of flow, tightening up all these loose ends. It just gets stronger by the minute. It just gets better by the minute. It's just Michael's on the admin side. I'm on the mouthpiece side, but at the same time, we're both having this cohesion to get this done. And it's been a lot of heavy lifting, but we love it. And so, like I say, for those who are sick and tired of the lies and the pain, you can remove the consent. It's your choice. That's why this is called free will. So I'm hoping that more and more just come over to the house. Don't be afraid. Like I say, we're not like anybody else, and we field test our own stuff. Brother Dan's had success. Brother John's had success. They're both on the phone tonight. Sister Cookie had a $3.2 million success. So, and it's not about money. It's about removing the presumption, settling, and going to peace, and giving them no wiggle room to move forward on the dead entity.
Hey, Peter, it's all our money anyway.
Yeah, exactly. That's true. Yep, they stole it all. Hey, folks, that's all right. We're working on all sorts of beautiful things over at my house. So, yeah, you're not going to want to not be at my house. I'm telling you, folks, what's coming in the future for those who really get it, you're really going to get it. It's a beautiful thing. Anyways, on that note, I think we're about to go to close, and folks, come to class on Monday if you haven't been there, and we'll be back Tuesday as well for Blog Talk, and Wednesday. And I'm sure we'll find something of interest to talk about on Tuesday and Wednesday as well, John.
Exactly.
Just go, like I say, brother, I love this. We fly by the seat of our pants. We operate on our energy. We don't need a script. We are the script.
And this is why we keep on, telling people this information so that we can have educated folks calling forward, letting know their experience. and we love to hear from you.
Yep. And then eventually we'll all meet up at my house on an island somewhere, and we'll be sticking our toes in the sand.
You say, who is John Galt?
Yeah, right. Anyways, thank you, Dan, for sharing the love with us tonight, coming to the fray, and Brother John and Andrea.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Yeah,
what you doing?
Yeah, the Three Musketeers came out and played tonight.
Much love, guys. Much love to the listeners. And peace be among you all.
Yeah, we'll catch you on the rebound, folks. Dan, have a great night, folks. We'll catch you later. Hey, we can go meet over in the room and Skype a little, I guess.
Take care, everybody.
Very good.
Good night.
Good night.
You're listening to In the Spirit of Things on I Am Free Will Radio. Join us on our Blog Talk radio station every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Saturday night, live from 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern. To find all the links we mention on the show and to stay up to date about when we go live on BTR, make sure you connect with us on our social sites. Follow us on Twitter at handle Privatis.Me. You can also friend us, like us, or join our open group on Facebook by searching Privatis.Me or by clicking on the Facebook icon on our homepage. It's really that simple.
VerdictProductions.com, providing high-quality visual appeal for websites, videos, custom designs, and animation. We can design custom logos, animated images, banners and ads for your website, and even t-shirt designs. Have a video project you want to put on YouTube? Our professional video software will have you up on the web in no time. Visit VerdictProductions.com today and send us your project for a free quote. Lowest prices on the net guaranteed.